Good day, good way. Try not to take too much time, but you know how they go with me. I ramble a lot. 1022. Lilith energy, basically the wheel of fortune, where you are choosing, basically choosing. You hear me say 10 is the point of choice. Sit down. 10 is the point of choice. So where you're just trying to figure out what you're going to remove your energy into. Again, with the story of Lilith, she chose between two things and neither one of them worked out for her. So sometimes when we're dealing with the wheel of fortune energy, neither of the things that you give your energy to are going to work out for you. You're just trying to give your energy into which one is going to make you feel the best. For years, I've said the number 22, which is AKA the master builder, that is your spiritual journey yourself, because that's what you're building. You're building up on your choices. 10 is the point of your choices. 22 is me going through my choices. This is what I'm going through that is going to show me me. You understand that? 10, what I'm going to choose. 22, what I'm going through. That's a 32. Only thing is missing is me, and that makes 33. 33, the path of ascension, the path of mastery, the ascended master number, the master teacher number. You being defined by what you're going through is how you lose your identity. You being defined by what you're going through is how you lose your identity, because you now give it your value. The danger with all that right there is today, it's just up front. 10, 20, 10, 22, 2021 is a 55. If you add all the numbers together in a certain fashion, you get to 55. I've been telling you 55, aka malice, aka the master manipulator, aka the wave of experience. It is simply the energy that is there for you to use. Hey, how you doing, Dina? The 55 energy is, I don't care what you do with me, just use me. So this is energy that just wants experience. Today is energy that just wants experience. You might find yourself being drawn by stuff that you think you're going through that really ain't got nothing to do with you. And this could be where people are testing your energy. But what you have to realize when you start becoming more energetically aware is that they're not testing your energy. You're just about to fail the game. They're not testing my energy. Somebody yelling at me, somebody fussing at me, as long as they're not putting me in a point of physical danger, that's just their own shit. But we operate with this sense of safety, from our egoic self, is that where if somebody is being disrespectful for us, or, and all this other stuff, then we're ready to go into defense. We're ready to reciprocate energies that aren't even worth reciprocating. So you have to understand that with that 55 energy that just wants your energy, the most important thing is to realize it's my energy. It's my energy. I don't have to answer anything or anyone. I just need to make sure that what I do next is really going to become a reflection of who I am. Don't become defined by these experiences. Again, backing it up to that 10, which is Lilith on my cards, she became the results of her experiences. She was either going to be subjugated under Adam by those, stories, or she was going to be chained to the rocks and no longer free by that story. Again, I say this all the time. Where's her freedom? Where's her peace in either one of them choices? It wasn't, but we glorify it. See, she didn't do something that was going to fuck her up, so she chose something else that was going to fuck her up. Where was option C? Where was option C, where I need to see what's going to work out for me, not what was going to benefit everybody else? And again, tying that into that 55 energy, sometimes people just want your energy because they don't have a good handle on their own. And when somebody does not have a good handle on their own energy, they almost need to go into psychic vampirism. Psychic vampirism is running rampant. It's always run rampant. It's starting to get to a head that you can kind of see it more clearly. You can kind of see where people are begging for your energy. So just be careful. Hey, y'all. Hi. Shh. Hi. Y'all are too loud. Okay, just play the game. Okay. See, psychic vampirism. Them kids in there are asking for my energy. But I'm not going to give it to them. See, just that quick. So, again, 10, 22. I am overwhelmed by my spiritual journey. When for years I've been telling you there is no spiritual journey. There is no spiritual journey. The spiritual journey should be preservation of me. You understand that? preserving myself without the sense of needing to be in protection is the best way to be. I'm preserving myself by being responsible. Responsible and not responsive. Again, like I just got through saying, we grow up in an ego energy of responsiveness. Holy shit, I have to react to what somebody said. I need to instigate or institute to what I want done. It's always motion related. Again, I've been saying this for years too. The car that is on the interstate going slower will see more than the one that's going fast. If you're going to end up out here on a spiritual journey, moving through experiences, you might want to slow down so that you can see all the signs. And when I see all the signs, then I have a better option and a better assessment of how to get to my destination. Versus, tortoise and hare theory, I'm just going to go fast. And I don't care how I get there, I just want to get there. No disrespect for y'all, but to anybody, but that's a Scorpio energy. And we're entering into Scorpio. So if you understand, I've been saying this, in my studies of astrology, which I don't really, astrology, it is what it is, it's beautiful. In my studies of astrology, you have two power components. You have Capricorn, which are heavy thinkers, and you have Scorpios, which are heavy overthinkers, and they just want to get it done so that I can get this shit out of my way. The Capricorn is like, no, let me think of the best way to get it done. The Scorpio is just like, no, I'm going to get it done, and heaven help whoever get in the way. This Scorpio energy will make you feel a little bit more rushed. And on a day like today with 55 energy, where you're already under manipulation, you might feel a little bit rushed. You might feel like everybody is rushing around you or everybody else around you is moving too slow. Either way it go, it fucks with your perception of motion. So today, my 10, I need to make sure I'm not overwhelmed by what I'm journeying through. The best way to do that is start doing my supreme mathematics. Cosmic mathematics is what I call it. I don't appreciate supreme mathematics. Whatever. 10 plus 22 is 32. For me, it's the element of air. It is my thoughts. It is my thought processes that I'm going to see. My thoughts are going to show me everything. So if I'm going to do something, I need to have a reason for why I'm doing it. Is my reason for doing it for egoic purposes, or is the reason I'm doing it to stay in a higher assessment of myself? A lot of us can't even answer that properly. A lot of us don't understand that the things we do are really for egoic value, especially dealing with fucking social media. Really. Love y'all. And again, I'm going to be who I am. And if you show it, I'm going to look. But we doing too much. Are you doing things because it's a reflection of you gaining more awareness of yourself? Or are you doing things so that you can see people and make them aware of you? Hi, I'm reading, and this is some of y'all. Hi, I'm reading the 4 agreements. Titties all hiked up. Beautiful. But ain't got nothing to do with the book. I ain't got nothing to do the book. You got a guy, he out there like this. Yeah, yesterday I got a new car. But what your arm got to do with that? Why are you flexing? Why are you flexing, or why are you showing off all of your beautiful femininity in everything that you do, but ain't really got nothing to do with what you're talking about? We got that shit so twisted, it's ridiculous. We think that sexuality has to be included in spirituality. This spirituality is nothing but sexuality now. It really is. Get you a queen, and she's sitting here all voluptuous and all this stuff. Get you a king. You understand? Again, all I'm saying is I'm going to watch. I am who I am. I, sacred whore, sexual vampire. I know who I am, and I know my energy. Some of y'all don't know y'all energy, and you only evaluate your energy based off of your sexuality. See, I've been dominated by Christianity, Catholicism, and Muslim, and Islam, and all this other stuff. So now I'm going to be sexually free. Can't wait for a full moon. But I digress. My reasoning processes. Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing what you're doing because you're actually learning more of you? Or are you doing what you're doing because it's getting you more visibility? 32, if you look in the mirror, is really 23. Passion. And again, this is exactly what I'm talking about. In this realm, passion is equated with sexuality. Passion should be equated with wholeness. I'll even be fair. Passion should be equated with peace until you learn to stop seeing in the senses of duality. But I better have more passion about being at peace than I have passion about getting a peace or being a peace. You know what? Everybody want to be looked at until somebody look at you the wrong way. That shit there tickles me. but I digress. Again, over sexualization of this current movement that we call spirituality is a big no-no out here right now, but it's a yes. Everybody does it. So you have to be mindful that 32, the reasons for why I'm doing stuff, is it because I want people to become more passionate about me? I want somebody to look at me and like, damn, that motherfucker bad. And that's how a lot of y'all are. Hi, I'm on TikTok. All that other shit like that. But you around here, or you around here like, you understand what I'm saying? It ain't even about the dance or what you're doing anymore. It's about how do I look while I'm doing it. See, I got 500 people looking at me with lust in their eyes now, so now I'm famous. Morality is out the window. This machine called social media only wants you to become morally immoral. They want you to have more passion about the visibility components, the physicality of yourself, when a lot of you, if you ever get into real energy awareness, some wizard shit, you'll understand that this physical body is one of your limitations. See, you just want this physical realm to be more appealing to you when this physical realm is what's holding you here. I digress. 32, 23, no matter what you understand, 3 plus 2 gonna take you to 5. 2 plus 3 gonna take you to 5. See, we ain't made it back to my boy yet. We ain't made it back to Malice yet. We at 5, the Hierophant. Everything you need to know is already inside of you. But once everything inside of you that you need to know is what you need to show everybody else so that they see you, who's more important? What I already know about myself or what I need to be known or shown as? Fame. False ass fucking fame. Social media wants you to have false ass fame. I want a strong following. I want to be that people that they look for. I want the likes. It's more about the likes than the love of self. That's how a lot of people get into fame nowadays. And this is no hate, because I'm not here for that shit. I get called vain all the time because I love the fuck out of me. I'm too busy being motherfucking delicious, because I am. I really am. So I don't need anybody outside of me to verify that. Some of y'all have so much self-esteem issues within yourself that you need to put on the good face for others so that it gives you the fucking psychic vampirism effect of becoming more for yourself. See, in my line of working as a chaos mage, a lot of times the narcissist is the victim. You understand that? The person who is being called the vampire is really the victim, because the other person is the one reeling them in, taking that energy, but don't know what to do with it, so you blame the other person. That's not 100% across the board, but a lot of people who claim to be psychically vamped on, you the fucking vamp. Your insecurity of self, your inefficiency to have unconditional love for yourself puts you in a condition with everybody else. That makes you the real 5, the manipulator, the manifester of your own turmoils, the amplifier of your own turmoils, and the stillness and stagnation for why you can't get out of your cycles. 5, my energy in motion. That's going to be my lesson. Remember I said a few minutes ago, the car on the interstate that's going slower got a better chance of seeing everything. Why? Because it's regulating its energy. It's regulating its movements versus the motherfucker that just want to go fast, flashy. 5, how are you moving? How are you moving? If I take 1 5 and look in the mirror, holy shit, it's 2 of us. It's that 55 again. I'm the master manipulator, because the experience I'm going through, if I'm trying to find me in the experience, then I mean the experience has more of me than I have of myself. Simplistic terms, let's apply that to a relationship. When you are trying to find definition in a relationship, that relationship holds more of you than you do for yourself. I am defined within myself, so I'm not going to be defined in a relationship. I just have to be fine with a relationship because definition comes from me. And the minute that a relationship that I'm in, whether this is, sexual, familial, friendly, you understand what I'm saying? Anything, work, the minute what I'm giving my energy to is no longer a reflection of what I already am for myself, you can kiss the baby. Now, I'm going to keep on going through it because I thought I saw something there and I'm just going to keep going until I see it. That's called the definition of insanity and foolishness. No, really, that's called expectations. When you expect to find something outside of you that ain't already in revelation within yourself, it's a fool's fucking errand. It really is. But you can lie to yourself and produce it. Alchemy. You can change lead into gold and hold value for it until you realize you was only holding yourself. You used your energy, the value from within, to establish a value in something else outside of you. Externalization. But I'm just saying though, a day like today, that 55 energy, when shit pulling on you, sit still before you decide to pull or push back. Look at it and try and find a reflection component in what you're going through. Somebody that is talking shit to you might be, okay, that's a sore point because I don't like to be handled that way. But it ain't, then you start making them invisible. It ain't about them handling me because first of all, they ain't touched me. So really ain't nothing really going on there except for rah, rah, rah. So they already invisible. Now let me do some reflection on myself. See, he's saying shit that is hurting my soul. So what's going on within my soul that I need to fix so that I become more responsible to myself and less responsive to negative energy? See, that is the first point where you heard me use the word negative, positive. He was just an energy. He was just an experience that was there for me to go through until I did an assessment and figure out whether the energy was going to become positive, something I'm going to grow through, or negative, something that's going to throw me backwards. Not, oh, he over there talking shit, he being negative. No, he's an energy. I need to do the work before I give polarity to somebody else. I need to be stabilized within myself. Love you too, Wendy. You understand that? You got to stop looking at shit in terms of good and bad, negative and positive, masculine, feminine. Because as masculine as I am, in my current level of working with spirits, I'm becoming more feminine. Because I'm becoming more expressive in my flow and I'm allowing things to be what they are. Versus dominating and this is what it's got to be. Social media is making some of y'all motherfuckers masculine and fucking. And it ain't got nothing to do with physicality. It's your energy. You need things to be in order and organization. And you losing the order and organization of yourself. Trying to organize all this shit around you. Perspective. So let's see what's going on in the cards. Let's see what's going on. Again, 1022. Don't be overwhelmed by your spiritual journey. Just remember, you are the journey. So if I'm overwhelmed in my journey, that means I'm already overwhelmed in myself. What's 10? The Wheel of Fortune, the overwhelmed card. Holy shit. The reflection of how I see myself. What am I communicating with? Remember I just said, before I give it my energy, I need to see what's the level of communication. What's talking to me? Do I see myself in it? And before I have any more words for it, I need to make sure I'm having a conversation with myself. Holy shit, why am I so angry today? It ain't got nothing to do with that person. It's got everything to do with me. It ain't got everything to do with the full moon. It ain't got nothing to do with Scorpio. Those are expressive planetary and zodiac alignments that can only amplify or stoke down what's already going on within you. You understand that? You always hear me beat up on astrology and stuff. I told you it's usable. It's usable when you are using yourself. If I am being responsible as source, then I am going to be less responsive to everything that's out here in this illusion of separation. If I'm not responsible for myself as source, then holy shit, my Scorpio is trine of my Aries and Mars and my Venus is in retrograde. And the next thing you know, you following every fucking thing that's got your energy. So you have to understand. For me personally, Wendy, 555, the way you wrote it, looking into your energy, there's a lesson that is there for you to experience, but is it going to lessen you? There's a lesson there in front of you for you to experience, but is it going to lessen you? In the minute that you can't honestly answer that yes or no, to me, that's already a red flag not to do it. Do I have to do this? You ain't got to do shit. Can I do it and become more? Alchemy. I'm getting out of alchemy. So right here with this 10 energy for today is I need to see me before I communicate with anything else, because only thing I'm communicating with is my thoughts. If I am everything, then everything I see is a derivative of me. I am the thinker. All of you are just my thoughts that have the option of becoming an experience. A 3 that has an option of becoming a 33, an experience. And then once they become an experience, every shit goes viral. 1010 for me, and I'm not going to do any more numbers after that. 1010 for me is source programming. It's source code. 1010, 101010. My magic, my wholeness. My magic, my wholeness. There's a programming code in there. If you know anything about source coding, 1010, binary code and all that other shit, that shit'll get you trapped. It gets you trapped. So if I don't honor 00000, then there's already potential to move. 10, the choice. There's always the choice to move. 10, choice to move. 10, choice to move. Choice to move. Choice to move. Those are precursors to experience. 10 is one step away from 11. 11 is justification. When I'm at 10, I'm about to justify some shit. When I'm at 11, holy shit, I done already kissed the baby. So again, 10, I done already kissed the baby, but I better be kissing myself. I need to see me in everything I'm going through. Same shit I've been saying for years, reciprocity. Whatever I'm giving my energy to has to have a reciprocal value for me. And if it is a reciprocal value of myself in trauma, I've already screwed myself. If it's a reciprocal value of myself in wholeness, then it's a safe experience. Because again, if I can't keep still, then I need to learn how to move less or only move with shit to show me more. Did you get that? If I ain't learned how to get back into source self, then if I'm down here in this illusion, I'm moving with the shit that makes me feel real, not the stuff that make me feel real bad. Fuck all that. 10. I need to communicate with me. 22. It's a motherfucker 22. Pum, pum, pum. Pum, pum, pum. What I'm fighting with, pum, 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 is myself. Because while I'm pointing these two out, these three are looking back at me as the source. These three are looking back at me as the source. So my 22 is my master builder. I'm building on my choices. I'm building on my choices. 34, the God card. Selfishness, the queen of air. Selfishness, holy shit. Why am I giving this motherfucker my energy? See, selfishness ain't always a bad thing. My thoughts are going to be what trap me. That's what 34 is. My thoughts, 3, 4, trap. My thoughts will trap me in what? Experience. But if I'm only dealing with the things that are about myself, then I'm not giving my energy to anybody else. Well, that's selfish. What are we talking about? Psychic vampirism. Having somebody steal my energy or leeching my energy onto somebody else. I need to be more responsible for myself or else I'm going to become sacred motherfucking selfishness. There you go. Very good. I'm going to be more responsible to myself or I'm going to be responsive to everything moving around me. When everything moving around me is only a reflection of me. Everything moving around me is only a choice of how I want to see myself. We want to see ourselves in separation as a way of finding wholeness. Without understanding, I have to do this to you. We want to see ourselves in separation so that we can learn to see ourselves in wholeness without understanding we're the one creating the separation. It's all your thoughts. So, very good. Happy early solar return. So 1022, I'm only overwhelmed by the journey I'm going through. But remember, the journey I'm going through, even though this was in reverse, the journey I'm going through should have been 34. The journey I'm going through is to find myself as God. If I don't know I am God, then I need to find the God in me. You understand that? And you can look at that from the Sky Daddy sense or whatever fucking pantheon you want to buy it into, or you can look at it from the acronym sense of G-O-D. I am the generator of these thoughts. I am operating through these thoughts, and these thoughts will destroy me. G-O-D. Generator, operator, destroyer. If you know anything about Golden Dawn magic, shit like that, IAO. Isis, Apophis, Osiris. Life, death, resurrection. G-O-D. Life, death, resurrection. You understand that? Life, you generated it. I'm operating in it. That means it's getting my energy. I'm eventually going to die. Destruction. Destruction is resurrection. I got out of the experiment and now I had a chance to become something else. Destruction is basically transmutation on another level. So G-O-D, I'm IAO in this shit. I'm Isis, I'm Apophis, and I'm Osiris. Life, death, resurrection. Everything you give your energy before you let somebody take your energy, life, death, resurrection. This motherfucker about to take my energy. Okay, that's going to be a good experience. Let's do this. Operate. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this shit. Resurrection, I might want to do it again. See what I'm saying? True alchemy. You have to slow yourself down and stop buying into this physical realm alchemy that says, you know what? Don't worry about what you got shown because you can use your magic. Holy shit, you can do what? Use your magic to make something else that ain't even there. And if you motherfuckers don't understand that that's an illusion and an illusionist, I can't help you. I can't help you if you don't understand me taking my energy and making something that ain't there is only going to make me fake. You get what you fucking deserve. Peace, love. So 1022, I need to stop being overwhelmed by what I'm communicating with and start understanding the reasonings within my mind. 10 plus 22, 32. The reasonings in my mind. Holy shit. The reasonings in my mind means that I need to achieve the struggle of self. Ogun, the roadblock. Well, if I'm trying to deal with what's in my mind and it's really just the roadblocks in myself, is it not still all me? You understand that? The only thing I'm struggling with, the strength card, is achieving peace for myself. And in the sense that I want to achieve peace for myself, I'm going to what? Manifest things for me to struggle through. Shit, I just told you a minute ago, you don't understand that you causing your own separation so that you can glorify the path to your own wholeness. That's this whole fucking existence, but you have to get there on your own. Nobody can teach you that. I can say that shit till I'm blue in the face. We're just in separation because we don't want to keep still. We're in separation because we don't want to keep still. Infinity. The class on infinity, it's an 8, which ain't nothing but a 0 with a belt on. What's a belt? A binder. What's a binder? A spell. You're under a spell called separation of self. And because you don't want to hold yourself accountable for being whole self, you just want to beat down the pieces. The illusion of separation. So 32, my reasoning processes. The only thing I'm struggling with is myself. Why? Because if I looked in the mirror, that 32 would show me a 23. Me, the passion of my energy, the element of fire, that which is making me move, that which is making me manifest. When I look in the mirror and I see 23, the only thing I should be manifesting, holy shit, is to get out of that 32. Is getting out of that 32. Stop having so many reasons for why you do. Holy shit, justification. Stop having so much justification for why you gotta answer somebody, for why I get to do this. See, it's my sexuality. Patriarchy has oppressed us for so many years, so if I want to walk around with my titties out, then I'm gonna do it. Keep doing you then, and I'm gonna keep looking. Really? You understand that? But if your aimlessness is a goal for your wholeness, your aimlessness is gonna be your only fucking result. It's too much justification for all this hypersexuality out here because you can't tell me what I'm going to do. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but you keep doing you. And watch what you keep manifesting. Watch what you keep fucking attracting. Come here, let me see that. Come here. Keep playing. I'm about to put a titty in my mouth right here on live. Sorry. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll do it. Told you. I am who I am. So, my aimlessness is really the only passion that I'm really giving it to. And if I'm buying into the aimlessness of this world, then I have no goals. But if, remember I told you stillness, go slower, then I ain't got no aim. I don't have no aim. Something I used to teach all the time was the I am theory. Intelligence, awareness, movements. I got corrected a couple years ago. It's not I am. We are not the I am. We are the aim. We are awareness and intelligent, and then you can make a proper move. Because if I'm not aware of what I know, then I don't know what I'm moving into. But if I know what I'm aware of, then I'll move. A lot of us knew. I almost said something, but there's kids around here. I can't think of a safe one to use. A lot of us knew that some shit that we thought was real was not real, but we followed that shit wholeheartedly, right? See, that's the I am theory. I've been taught that this is real, so I'm aware that it's real. So then it's safe for me to move into it. But then once you realize, holy shit, I can't believe everything that come in my head, I need to have awareness that some of the stuff in my head ain't really intelligent. And if I keep moving with unintelligent shit, would that not make me dumb? Some of y'all are just in motion with the trends of the day. And now you out here TikToking with your bikini on. You understand that? But everybody else doing it. Or, disclaimer, and this is as a parent and as a grandfather, if y'all don't stop scaring these fucking kids, it ain't cute. It ain't cute to take a 2-year-old and put Freddie behind them and traumatize them and then wonder why they 13 years old and they fucking manic and depressive. But again, this is like what I'm talking about. Aimlessness. You'll just go with what the trend of the day is because it's getting you likes and love because you have been bought into the 1010, the programming of social media. And now that's all that's 55 in you, moving you. You got to do better. You got to do better. Everything ain't for everyone. And everything that you got going on in your home ain't for everybody to see. Again, it's cute to play around every now and then, but we can't just set up $500 worth of props and stuff just to get a TikTok video, and now your child's in the corner having traumatic thoughts and can't even focus because you done scared the hell out of them, but you got 100 likes. Jackasses. I'm saying. So, 23. What am I passionate about? I'm passionate about aiming for me. I need to be aware of my own level of intelligence, or else I'm going to be moved by everybody else and moving with everybody else. And if everybody else is drowning and I'm going, holy shit, it's the lemming theory. It's the sheep theory. I'm going where they go. Stop it. Stop it. Why? 23, 32, both of them will take you to the 5. I only need to be responsible for the movements that move me. We ain't made it to 2021 yet, but I'm going to just tell you, 2021 is the same thing as this 5 that we're talking about. I've been telling you since last year, 2021 is the year of passion and the year of movements. It is going to be designed to keep you in motion, designed to keep you distracted from within yourself. The things on today are designed to keep you in awareness of what could possibly distract you. See, it ain't malicious. It ain't you have to give it your energy. It's just a choice. That's why that 10's there. You can choose to give your energy to shit that ain't got nothing to do with you, or you could choose to remain still. Holy shit. You can choose your experience. You could choose to see you in your own level of overwhelm before you become overwhelmed by everything out here meant to be your reflection. Did you see that? I started out in overwhelm, and the only thing that was going to move me was my overwhelm. And holy shit, 33. It becomes my experience. Why? Because I just responded to that 55. That master manipulator, that energy that just showed up and said, here, if you're hungry, go ahead and get something to eat. But what do you want me to do with it? Whatever you want to do. Just show up and play the game. See, that's the 55. The master manipulator has no inclination of use. It gives you the option. The 55 says, just use me. Holy shit, I can't make it up. The 55 says, just use me. Now I'm a virus because I'll be all you see. I'll be all you see, and you'll be my genie. You'll be my genie. I'll take all your power, but you'll get mad at me. But really, I didn't take all your power because it was your choice. All you had to do was stop and see yourself before you become everything that you, holy shit, are bound to. That 8 under a spell, that 0 under a spell, that's going to become the reflection of you and everything that you see if you don't see what you think you're making a gain in. You ain't gaining nothing. By going through the illusion of separation, you're becoming something more than what you already were. But when you are truly ready to be enough on your own, there is no need to become more. It's just maintaining. You understand that? People are scared of maintaining. You always think that you have to keep on going through alchemical processes of transformation and transmutation. Nope, I just need to maintain my deliciousness, and that's it, and that's all. So, again, overall card for the day, because there's some energy out here that's designed to test you. Here is my piece on how not to be tested. Sit back and be still. The king that already owned his own kingdom, because this is the emperor, the king. The king that already owned his own already owns his own kingdom, gets to be lazy. Gets to be lazy. I don't have to keep focusing on what's going to take my kingdom. Why? Because if I'm doing right by myself, everything else is a reflection of me. You understand that? One thing that you won't see in a lot of stories is the kingdom that did not have enemies. I need to sit down and be still and make sure that I'm not an enemy to myself, so that I don't have anybody else to reveal or play the part of my enemy. A lot of y'all need to stop demonizing yourself. Stop being your own devil. Stop being your own adversary. Stop buying into a system of programming out here designed to tear you apart. Some of y'all might want to, I've always been a person to tell you, fuck spiritual maintenance. You need to learn how to manage your energy. Some of y'all might want to take at least a 48-hour break from social media. Log out of TikTok, log out of Facebook, log out of Instagram, log out of Snapchat, log out of Twitter, and see what goes on in your life that is a better reflection of you than the reflection of your life as seen through social media. Again, don't be mad at me, because if you put your titties on the TV, I'm going to look at them. Sorry, going to do it. But if you're mixing sexuality with spirituality, know the fucking difference. Deuces.